Darius Mehta here. Now, very, very strange. When I asked Darius some time back when we started our program, I said, Darius, can you help me do the YouTube casting to various people outside what we do? And he was readily agreeing. And when he saw the program, he called me, hey, this is money. I said, yes, my God. And he will tell the rest. But before he comes on stage, Darius, be ready. What do you like to tell us about this aspect of you?
Well, again, as it happens by default, I'm a victim of not having guidance in my career. And for those of us who could relate it so well, a Tamil Brahmin South Indian boy has to do engineering or medicine. This is what I was told way back in 1984. And if I didn't do that, I would be an outcast in my family. Sorry, I hope you're able to relate it, but this is my true story. And whether I like it or not, unfortunately, I managed to get a seat in IIT Bombay because I was forced to write the entrance exam. It was a prestige issue for the family, which still it continues in so many families. Hey, your son got into IIT, mine didn't. Oh my God, your prestige kam ho jata hai family mein. Can you believe the trauma? I joined IIT and I gave it up because I couldn't understand one damn thing over there. So I was seen as a rebel without a cause. I lost 1 year in the process. And then I realized that this mistake should not happen with others. So I tried talking to as many people whenever I could that don't force your children into careers they're not interested in. Touch wood, I went to Ruya and then the rest is history. Those 25 marks, remember? And that's how it all began. So what I try to do is reach out to parents in distress. And I'm not exaggerating. It is parents in distress, not the students. Very often the students are much clearer about what they want to do. In today's modern age of internet, there is an overdose of information. Very often career counseling sessions become civil war between the mother and the father. And this is another peculiar challenge we end up facing. But what I try to do is I read as much, I learn, and then I teach. So that's the journey that continues.
Thank
because
you.
they...
Darius, a couple of words from your side will be very useful.
So those who believe in providence, and this is my story, I mean, very similar to Tamil Brahmin Parsi boy also. So, those who believe in providence, it is my story too. So actually, the force, the Shakti behind the God's force or the hidden Shakti behind what happens to you in life actually. And if you submit to God, right? So here I am, like a good Parsi boy, did my engineering, okay? And working, Parsi, so I had to work in Godrej. So good Parsi boy. So 1990-91, I was working in Godrej. And expectation of parents, MMS to karna hai, management karna hai, to MMS exam bhi de diya. And my mom tells me that MMS result is out. So my neighbor has said, boss, results are out, go and check it out. I said, okay. So, I'm going to Vikhroli, got down at Vidya Vihar, go and see the result. Oh my God. Fortunately that day, in those days, we used to be reached Godrej by 7:15. So I had the time to go back and, kind of dress up and come for an interview. And guess who I meet? Professor R.S.S. Mani. And, we could vibe because I was working with Godrej for 2 years on a shop floor, and I think you were teaching IR, and you did something from TIS, right? Yeah. So he was from TIS, and
a small interjection. I did my internship in Godrej when I was a student at TIS.
see?
So, some connection.
Yes. And
yeah, that's also true later on.
so, grace of God, I got in, and I kind of, started my career. Then along the line, of course, I did my MBA and then from SOMAS, and then started off. And along the way, in my work life, I met Mr. Radhakrishnan, who has been with my customer since 2003, 2004, continues to be my customer, and I wish him to be my lifetime customer too. So there was an era where I was a employee, now I'm on my own, and he's still my customer. So that's my story too. Thank you.
Thanks. And when I met him first again through Basuri, I was amazed that he still remembered. So I hope I did something right and not something wrong. Anyway, thank you so much, Darius. Really, really appreciate it.